Hi there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tara and I'm a full-time reseller and small business owner, and my business is Leftover Luxe. I will leave my information down below if you so choose to check that out. But today, as the title suggests, I want to go over the Poshmark March 2020 trend report. It's a video they just put out, I think, a few days ago, and they touched on a lot of things that are going on within the last week. So I wanted to dive into that a little bit more. So if you feel like watching that, that sounds like something you're interested in, just keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna get into it here. I did take notes on their video, as I usually do, just to keep things short and sweet and keep me on track. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Okay, we're just gonna get into it here. They first started out with the trend report talking about suiting. This is really crazy and interesting to me, and I cannot imagine myself wearing anything like this, but hey, whatever, it's not about me. I guess that the trend is short suit sets. So imagine a pair of shorts instead of skirts or pants with a blazer. Crazy, right? They talk more about if the shorts would be more along the lines of Bermuda shorts. So still having kind of a formed short or tailored look. I don't know. This is a really strange trend to me. I think it defeats the purpose of a suit. I don't know. Leave a comment below if you're into that. I'm not really into this, but whatever. It's on the trend report. So if you come across, for some reason, a pair of shorts with a blazer, buy it and resell it. Okay, on to the next one. The next one they talked about was chunky shoes. So they're still saying that hiking boots slash combat boots, which are really popular, maybe more end of 2019, those are still in demand, and they see it more transitioning into platform sandal for spring and summer. So this is a vocabulary word for all of you. I did not know about this word, and this word is to describe a sandal with a chunky heel with grooves in it. Can anyone guess what that is? I had no idea. The answer is it's a lug sole. So if you want to sound really sophisticated and like you know what you're talking about, just type in lug sole. If you're a reseller and you are selling that type of thing, put that in your description. I guess that's really popular right now and will be heading into spring and summer. All right, the next topic that they brought up, another strange one for me. Maybe I'm just completely out of the loop here. Okay, they talked about two-tone, aka split colored items. I'm not seeing this anywhere. The first thing that came to mind, honestly, was Cruella de Vil. Two-tone, like what is, I don't know, but I guess that's really popular. So if you come across that, that's what people are after. Really interesting. I don't know. The next topic that they brought up is really nothing new. Kind of interesting that they would even bring it up. But they were talking about, and I think this was a way to kind of make fun of themselves, but they talked about layering for spring and transitioning from, you know, colder weather into the warmer weather. So layers are obviously going to be in demand. Any kind of light jackets, a traditional denim jacket, you can never go wrong. So if you come across a really good, just standard denim jacket, or even distressed, or something with a little more personality, if you come across that, that's always a good item to list in your closet. That will never go out of style. So they did touch on, you know, the typical denim jacket for spring. All right, the next segment into the video, they talked about, and this is my favorite part when they go into this, and that was what's hot on Poshmark right now. And that is not just their personal opinion. This is from the actual data of the week that they posted the video. So I think they posted it a few days ago. So guys, this is really valuable information. If you are a reseller, you need to pay attention to this data. This is from Poshmark themselves. This is what is in demand. This is the type of sales that are happening right now, the highest volume of sales. And what they talked about was, now this is different. I'm not really into this on Poshmark, not yet, maybe anyway. But along the makeup lines, they talked about Jeffree Star makeup. If you don't know who Jeffree Star is, he's a huge YouTube sensation. He has his own makeup line. I personally am more of a Tati girl. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look her up. She's amazing if you're into makeup and that kind of thing. Yeah, so Jeffree Star makeup. If you guys have some, maybe unopened Jeffree Star palettes laying around, list them, because that's huge right now. The next topic that they said that's hot is Levi's shorts. So again, if you watched my video from last time, I talked about the February 2020 trend report from Poshmark, where they talked about Levi's jeans. Nothing, revolutionary there. But I think their point of mentioning that was, first of all, it is in demand, and it's kind of, making its way from the jeans to the cutoff shorts or short jeans. So those will always be good. Hey, if you find those, if you come across those would be a good thing to list. The next item that they talked about were Frankies Bikinis. I'm not really aware of this brand. Maybe I need to educate myself, obviously. Yeah, Frankies Bikinis are in high demand. I personally have been picking up bikini tops, just tops that I believe will always do well, are cute in general, anything new with tags. That type of item, I do believe, will be in very high demand here in about even just a few weeks. Spring break is right around the corner. People are, desperate to find bathing suits or bikinis that they can wear on their vacation. And not a lot of stores are necessarily selling that right now. So, now would be a very, very good time to list that. And keep your eye out for Frankies Bikinis. Who knew, right? Okay, the next topic of conversation. So everything I just talked about before was under the women's category of what's hot. The next topic of conversation is men's trending items. This blows my mind completely. They talked about the brand Carhartt. Now, I am familiar with this brand because I am from Western United States. Carhartt's, it is unimaginable to me that they brought up this brand, because if you are familiar with this brand, if you've known them, for years, there is nothing sexy about Carhartt. Nothing sexy, you guys. Carhartt is an industrial brand, really heavy duty jeans, jackets, stuff for basically blue collar hard working men. That's what I think of when I think of Carhartt. It's not necessarily a trend item, it's a necessity item. It's something with, that is very durable. But would it be a brand that I think would be trending on Poshmark? Absolutely not. No way. So this is really interesting to me. It just goes to show that you never know where trends are going to go. You never know what brands are going to be in, what are going to be out. And like I said before, this is the data coming straight from Poshmark. That data is based on millions of sales, millions of accounts. So they're not just coming up with this, out of nowhere. This is real, true information. So when I heard the Carhartt comment, I kind of laughed, to be honest. And then I thought, well, I live in an area that probably has a lot of Carhartt, so I will definitely be keeping my eye open for that. You just never know. It's funny, and I so look forward to these reports, just because I love when I learn something new, or a brand can take a different twist and turn that you weren't necessarily thinking or expecting them to. Okay, and the last topic of conversation on the Poshmark March 2020 trend video, they did a Posh Party live interview. They grabbed a few people that are resellers from that get together, and they asked the resellers, what are the things that are doing very well in your closet for you? And one person said Free People and Anthropology. Absolutely, I think we're all kind of on that bandwagon. It does do pretty well. I'm not sure how long that will go, but I typically do when I find something Anthropology that is current or Free People, I definitely at least consider it, just because it's in demand. And the next person, this is interesting, a little bit of a correlation here. The next person answered that Western wear does well. So I think that's interesting. They paired that answer when you think about Carhartt. Maybe there is kind of a new trend going on. I know I've heard of a more bandana look trend. Maybe we're headed into more of a Western vibe. Who knows? But I thought that was really interesting. And by the way, don't mind my dog. He is right below me and he is very old and makes really weird noises. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, that's my dog. Okay, so that is the extent of my analysis of the Poshmark March 2020 trend report. And I think these videos are fun to do. It's just kind of fun to comment on the information that they have, and it is very valuable. So, take what I say with a grain of salt, but hey, it's coming from millions of people that are spending their hard-earned money on things. So I tend to at least consider what these videos, what the Poshmark trend reports tell me, and I hope you've taken a little bit from this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I'd love to hear what your take is on these trends. I know some of them are a little bit out there, so definitely let me know how you feel. And if you did like this video, please like and subscribe. That would help me out so much, and I would very much appreciate it. So that's all I have for today, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.